Marvel has given us quite a few details about the upcoming Thor movie. We are all set to see more than one Thor villain make his and her MCU debut in Thor Love and Thunder. In this video, we are going to discuss one of the villains of the upcoming Thor movie, Gorr the God Butcher. So without further ado, let's break down Gorr the God Butcher and we'll try to answer some questions like what are his power levels and what the hell he wants from Thor.
It's come to my attention that you don't know who I am.
Thor Love and Thunder will soon be in pre-production and it is likely to start shootings in summer 2020. The movie will hit theaters on 5th of November 2021. We already know that we are going to get two Thors in the movie. Other than Thor Odinson, Jane Foster too will be wielding the Mjolnir as she is now the new mighty Thor. Apart from two Thors, Valkyrie is also confirmed to play a major role in the movie. So we need villains of such incredible caliber who can challenge this team of two Thors and a Valkyrie. And who else can be a better choice than Gorr the God Butcher and the Enchantress? Both of them are too powerful in their own right to challenge the Asgardians. Gorr the God Butcher is infamous for instilling dreadful fears in the minds of gods. He is one of the most formidable opponents that Thor has ever faced. It took three Thors, one from the present, other from the future, and third from the past to defeat the God Butcher. Gorr is a very interesting and intriguing character with an original background story of his own. He lived on an unnamed planet in some obscure part of the universe. The planet faced frequent droughts and people lived in an extremely challenging environment. But one thing that they all shared in common was their unwavering belief in the gods. Gorr's people were deeply religious beings who prayed day and night to their gods to save them from misery and pain, but hardly any help ever came. Gorr lost his wife and two children. This loss made him lose all faith in gods. He now no longer believed that gods were real, but this atheism of his didn't last long, as once strolling through the deserts, he found two gods were battling who had just fell from the sky. One of these gods was carrying the all-black Necrosword. This all-black Necrosword is actually a symbiote like Venom and Carnage that bonds with the host and gives them some incredible powers like superhuman speed, strength, durability, and superhuman reflexes and healing abilities. It also bestows the power to manipulate dark energy and slew of other superpowers. The All-Black is the first symbiote in the history of symbiotes. It was created with the primary goal of killing the powerful beings of the Marvel Universe like the celestial, cosmic entities, and the gods. And the All-Black has successfully done so on multiple occasions. God doesn't possess many powers of his own, but it is the All-Black Necrosword that makes him the all-powerful God Butcher. Ever since he bonded with this symbiote, he has been on a rampage through the cosmos, killing and torturing various gods. He later says that he has even tortured the God of Torture. How badass is that? But after years of killing, Gorr decided to build a god bomb that could kill every god that ever had and ever would exist across the multiverse. Let that sink in for a minute. A bomb so powerful that it won't just kill all the gods of this universe, but also all the gods of the past and the future. Perhaps the most powerful bomb that has ever been created in the history of comics. Gorr was making his master bomb sometime in the distant future. He had enslaved many pantheon of gods who were building this bomb for him, like some divine slaves. You can imagine the terror of Gorr. He had forced gods to make the ultimate weapon that would eventually kill them all. Gorr had acquired the ability to travel in time after defeating one of the time gods. Gorr was nigh unstoppable thanks to all the powers that he had acquired over the years by killing thousands of gods. So to stop Gorr, old King Thor of the future brings along the past and the present Thor. The final fight takes place in the future where all the gods who were working for Gorr pray and channel their powers to Thor, who, believe it or not, actually absorbs the explosion of God Bomb and also the All-Black symbiote. Thor then uses the power of All-Black to defeat Gorr the God Butcher and kill him once and for all. After all is said and done, the gods are saved from the tyranny of Gorr. The All-Black is thrown away into a black hole, since it was a weapon of unfathomable power with potential to wipe out multiple universes. But later on, we find that All-Black makes a comeback after killing the black hole in which it was thrown into. And since then, All-Black has made quite a few appearances, and it has even bonded with the Galactus transforming him into the World Butcher. It remains to be seen if we will see a symbiote make an appearance in the MCU. But All Black Symbiote was a very crucial and integral part of Gorr the God Butcher's storyline. If it wasn't for the All Black Necrosword, Gorr would have never turned into the God Butcher. So let's hope that Marvel does Gorr some justice, and we would hopefully see the All Black in Thor Love and Thunder alongside Gorr. If All Black is not presented as a symbiote in Thor 4, then it might be featured as an archaic powerful weapon with very similar properties to All Black of the comics. Let me know in the comments, how do you think will the concept of All Black and Gorr the God Butcher turn out in the MCU? With that, we'll bring this video to an end. In our next video, we'll talk about the villain Enchantress, who is said to be the main villain of the movie alongside Gorr. So don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell.